Hello and welcome to Universes Beyond with BB, Episode 3. Here we talk about Universes Beyond products from Magic the Gathering, the overview of the cards I've collected so far from the Spider-Man Universes Beyond set. If you want to zoom in on these little guys right here, my son's toys from the TV show Spidey and His Amazing Friends, streaming on Disney+. I love that show. It's a really fun show to watch with my kid. The show actually has a really catchy theme song. It's actually sung by Patrick Stump from Fall Out Boy. And fun fact, Fall Out Boy just released a cover of It Feels Like Christmas from A Muppet Christmas Carol. I think that's on Spotify, so it's a fun song. Go check it out. I love the collaboration Fall Out Boy is doing with Spider-Man and with the Muppets. Alrighty, so an overview of the products purchased so far. We have this collector booster box here. I'll be opening that tomorrow on episode 4. Here we've got that Spider-Man bundle. Over here we have that scene box, and we have the Omega packs that I will be doing that review as I mentioned in the first episode. More of those mega packs, and here are those booster boxes I have purchased for Spider-Man. So I've already opened this. This is the play booster box, and these are made in Japan. Can't really see that, it's a little fuzzy. So I've opened this box as well as this box, and this one is also made in Japan. So I actually will be having a video out on the print quality of these cards for the Spider-Man set coming in next week in episode 8. Is it counterfeit? Spoiler alert, it is not. We'll be opening every single one of these products up here on this channel. Join me as I open one of these play booster packs a week for the next 3 years. Let's take a look at the cards I've pulled so far. Again, from these 2 boxes, plus I've already opened 3 of these play booster packs. So that's 63 packs open so far. Alright, so let's open this deck. So a little bit about this set. The Spider-Man set has 193 cards in its draft set. But if you include all of the unique cards, the foils, the non-foils, the alternate art, extended borders, full arts, whatnot, bonus cards, tokens, the art cards, you have actually 577 cards in total.
And if you include the secret layer drops, that brings the total to 616 unique cards for the Spider-Man set.
460 of them are pullable in the play booster packs. When you open your first play booster pack, that actually means the very first one that you open will actually contain 3% of all of the cards available in the set. In comparison, Spider-Man, again, 577 total cards. Final Fantasy has 1,655 unique cards. Now, of the pullable cards from a play booster pack, Spider-Man has 460 of those cards. Final Fantasy has 830. So that means that Spider-Man as a full set has 1/3 the number of cards Final Fantasy has, and has approximately half of the pullable cards that you see in Final Fantasy. Now, one of the things about the size of the set, as I showed in episode 2, I'm missing 8 of the common and uncommon cards out of the Final Fantasy set, and I'm also missing 40 cards total from the complete draft set for Final Fantasy. Whereas for here, because the deck size is so much smaller for Spider-Man, I actually am just 2 cards shy of having 2 of every common and uncommon card in the Spider-Man draft set. Just 21 cards shy of a full set for Spider-Man. With the smaller size of the set, one thing I have noticed is, in addition to having a lot of bulk, I actually have pulled a lot of the foil versions of these cards, much more than I have for the Final Fantasy set.
Now let's take a look at some of the cards from this deck.
These lands are just so beautiful. These cards are really what pushed me to pull the trigger on this set. And here are my lands, the spider lands in foil. Still missing the planes. Hope to pull that soon. My spectacular Spider-Man right here. Nice imposter syndrome up here. And here we have the Gwenem Remorseless. And here's my regular version of the Soulstone. I do love the Venomized Cat. What an adorable card. So we do have the Miles Morales right here. And who can forget the lovable radioactive spider? Here are the tokens. Spider-Ham is one of my favorite cards, and it's not a rare card, but I love the character, I love the card, so I actually have it triple sleeved. And one of the reasons why I bought the Vault-X binder is because it still fits in the sleeve. Growing up, I would watch Saturday morning cartoons, and I loved watching Spider-Man. And when I went to college, one of the things I was proud of was actually going to the same school as Peter Parker. Now, obviously, I did not go to Empire State University, but fun fact, the school Peter Parker went to, the School of Journalism there, actually had a big scandal back in the late 90s. When Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man went to school, he would have been a student right after this fiasco. So I currently work in the printing industry, and this story is about printing. Tobey Maguire's School of Journalism had such great printers that they were actually able to print passable counterfeit money. The Secret Service ultimately tracked them down and shut down the operation before it got too large, but that is the kind of school that Peter Parker went to. So here's my copy of J. Jonah Jameson. I think this is just such a great example of that alliteration that Stan Lee used. For many of his cards, mentioned that he had trouble remembering the names of the characters, so he'd use alliteration to help. A lot of these Spider-Man characters, we have J. Jonah Jameson, Octo Octavius, we have Kurt Connors, we've got Peter Parker, Miles Morales, the Green Goblin, which I don't have yet. I don't have the Norman Osborn card. So many others with that alliteration. And Stan Lee does attribute his success to Spider-Man. Without Spider-Man, we might not have Marvel Comics. So those are all the cards from the draft set. Now, I do have the other cards, the extended art, the full art cards, the comic book art. I do love the comic book panel treatment for these cards. Really captures that essence of the comics. For this channel, the goal is not to collect all of these other additional cards, but really to focus on that draft set. They're nice to have and nice to collect. As you can see, I have not collected many of these. Obviously, I have not pulled any of the variant Soul Stones or any of the other spectacular Spider-Men, but I'm hoping to pull them at some point. So this is the binder for my draft collection, and over here is my bulk for Spider-Man. So my binder and my bulk represents the 63 play booster packs I've opened for the Spider-Man set. Now, looking at the list from Scryfall, my bulk here comes to a total of $48. The total collection of the binder plus my bulk comes to a total of $334. I have spent $382 on the 63 play booster packs I've opened for my collection so far. If I sold my entire collection according to Scryfall, I would be down about $50. Now, obviously, the realized gains will probably end up being about half of that, but compared to the Final Fantasy set, where I'm down $200, that's actually a pretty good return on investment. Now, there are 326 cards total in the draft set for Spider-Man. I am currently missing 21 of them. And again, I have all of the commons and uncommons, so those 21 cards I'm missing are rares and mythics. One of the big differences, again going back to the size difference of the set, Spider-Man versus Final Fantasy, I've opened 63 packs of Spider-Man versus the 88 packs of Final Fantasy. Because the Spider-Man set is half of the total number of draftable cards than Final Fantasy, this is my bulk for Final Fantasy. When you look at that, you can see that I have just a bit more bulk for Final Fantasy than for Spider-Man. But again, this is 63 packs for Spider-Man. This is 88 packs from Final Fantasy. So 25 more packs for Final Fantasy than for Spider-Man. And yet the amount of bulk is nearly even. So this is the overview of my Spider-Man set so far. I'm pretty close to getting a full draft set. Again, just missing 21 cards out of that draft set. I think I'll be able to hit all of the cards I'm missing pretty soon. We'll see how soon I can get to a full draft set. So pretty soon I should be able to know how many play booster packs it took me to get to a full draft set. Now, as I mentioned in episode 1, I do plan on doing a comparison of this collector booster box versus these Omega packs to see which one has better pull rates. So come join me tomorrow to see what cards I pull from this box of 12. And over the next 12 to 14 weeks, I'll be opening 12 of these Omega packs and doing a comparison of these 12. So come join me on my journey as I compare the 12 packs I get from the collector booster box versus the 12 of these Omega packs. Tomorrow I'll be showing you guys what cards I pull from this collector booster box, and next Tuesday I will be opening another play booster pack from the Spider-Man set, and then next Friday I will be opening this Omega pack. I'll be tracking the cards to be able to do a comparison between the Omega versus collector booster box. Thanks for watching, and see you guys next time.